Hey gang, so today's collective reading, they've really pulled me to the ancestral oracle of the Celts, and this is by Caitlin Matthews, but really drawn to the name Caitlin, so I don't know if that's resonating for anyone. And then Moonology, which I use quite a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's a blue moon at the moment, so that's interesting. They want these ones. So, welcome to The Quiet Knowing, a space for intuitive reflection, karmic insight and inner truth. I'm always open for private readings. Info's in the bio. Just drop me a DM or email me. Please give me a like or subscribe. It helps the channel to grow and helps our energies to connect. Also, I go live for free mini readings on TikTok and YouTube, so feel free to follow. Okay, so while shuffling, what fell out? Okay, the Brion and the Commander on their side. Let me show you the cards. So I'm going to put them back in because I just feel like I should. But what I'm actually getting from this is two energies or two sides to a person. We have someone that's open. That's a wand, which can be a, another word for wands downstairs. And he's playing with his wand. But he's, look, connected to nature, grounded, open, can be vulnerable. Very much, I heard intuition. Connecting, yeah. And then we have this one who's covered in armour, locked off. Everything's harsh, like metal, solid. There's no nature. So you could be dealing with someone that shows like these two different sides, or they're kind of back and forth with these energies. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. They were very they're like Moonology first. That's the second time the sea has been at the bottom. So we're dealing with someone that does have spiritual gifts, or can, feel the energies, or is seeing this in someone else, it could be someone that wears a mask. Like, really, they are someone that wants to be vulnerable in a connection or just in general in life, but they've got this big armour on, and maybe you or someone else sees through that. Okay, Moonology first. They were like, do the other ones, then go back to those. Especially with the ancestral, it could be that that's kind of what got passed down through the bloodline. Like, if you're a masculine, you have to put on this hard front, this armour, not allowed to be vulnerable, when actually that's really not the case. We've got nothing will come of this situation. Conclusions are within reach. Interesting. The energy is gaining momentum. Luck is on your side. Confidence is key. So what I'm getting here is that someone in this dynamic was convinced that nothing was going to happen from this connection or this situation, and that's what they decided. But slowly over time, as this energy's gained momentum, that seems to be changing, and they're starting to reach different conclusions. Seeing things differently, seeing things clearer, the seer. Okay. What else, Spirit? What do you need to release? It's a very cold energy. The answers you need are coming. So, clarity is coming. I had 2 weeks, is it? Yeah, over the next 2 weeks. Surrender to the divine, making a show at the bottom there. So what do you need to release? Someone needs to release a mindset of believing that nothing can come of this situation, when actually I believe that's not the case. Someone needs to look at the bigger picture, bring love into the situation, have more confidence. Lord of Light. Lady of Light. Ooh. That's a couple, a divine couple. Then we have the healer. Spirit is watching this closely. Trying to show these two, or one of them, that this can grow. And that this is healing. They are healing. Lord of Love. How funny, I've never had those, like, they're like cups. I've never had all of them like this in a reading, ever. There's so many other cards in this deck. Like, final card. The Maiden. That's the second time the Shepherdess was at the bottom here. I mean, this just feels like someone that had made a decision, or they thought they had the answers, which was no, it's a no from me, or nothing can change, or nothing can happen. And actually what people or someone's being shown is that healing can happen. And I do believe that this is a divine couple. Okay. So I do believe there's a new foundation that has been laid. So this is people or a situation that in the past it was broken, hence the whole nothing can come from this. But actually a new foundation has been laid, and that's separately. I think if this is two people, then they've both gone off and put the brokenness to the side and has been weaving a kind of newness, a new foundation and healing. Feet on the ground, which is solid in reality, grounding this connection, grounding themselves in the dynamic as they move through, also protecting themselves. Staying grounded in protection and not getting lost in the world of illusions. Yeah, that's definitely coming through. So I suppose how that can show is not getting lost in someone's potential, just going off what they're showing you. Or not off what you think you know, or what if you think you're suspicious of, just what you can clearly see. Confidence is key to your success. We've got Leo, Gemini energy here. Emotions are running high. Look, Supermoon. I am not at all good with astrology. Yeah, I don't know the moon cycles, but I think there's a blue moon that we're in. So this has probably got emotions running high. And I don't know when the blue moon finishes. I'll have to Google that. But I think as that'll finish, maybe that'll be when the clarity is reached for this, either one person or both of them. One more, Holy Spirit. I did see the communication is key. You are good enough. So the issue is people thinking, yeah, that they're worthy enough. Virgo energy there. Worthy enough for love. That's actually what it is. So you could have someone that sabotages this, someone that puts up a guard to love, because deep down they don't feel worthy of it. I've seen people do it a lot. You know, they've got someone that really loves them, but it's like they want to punish the person for attempting to love them, because deep down they just don't believe that they're worthy of that, because they've grown up in a home or household or situation where there was no love shown, so they don't know what to do with it. That's why healing is always required, because of course you're deserving of love. Scorpio energy there, and Pisces. Work through your fears. The fear of thinking you're not enough or this can't be healed, because it clearly can. Is what I see. Okay, let me see what I see in my third eye before we close out. Okay, so I see two people in a dark room, and one of them keeps lighting the candle to show the path. And every time that person lights it, the other one goes and blows it out in a panic, and they're like, okay. So they keep trying, and they just put it out, and in the end this person's like, I can't do this. I'm not staying here in this darkness. 919 on the timer. So they light it, and then they protect it, and they start walking off. And they're like, fuck this, I'm gonna have to. I've got no choice. Like, I love you and I've tried, but I've got to get out of here. So then that person's left in a position where, do they follow or do they just stay in the dark? And I think that person's walking off, and it's like they're being made to face themselves to make a decision, I think, of do I follow and attempt this path? But they truly believe that they're in denial about it, because it can clearly be healed. Okay. I hope that helps. Please do like and subscribe and give me a follow. I send you so much love and light.